Above all, lost in your faith journey, you're not alone. Hello, beloveds. I'm Rachel Jugu. Welcome to Paving the Community. Here we do have open and honest conversations about faith, purpose, and relationship as Christians. No filters, just real stories, real growth, and real people. Today, I do have an amazing friend. I don't want to butcher his occupation. I want to butcher his occupation and what he does. And even before we start, I'd want to say thank you so much to tabitha.makeovers for gloving me up. And you guys, if you'd want any bookings from her or you want her to do your makeup, I'll just leave her contact number and also her social page handle just at the description box so that at least you can reach out to her. But yeah, so let's hear who our guest is, what he does, what he loves, and yeah. So Jason, introduce yourself to the people.
Right. Hi everyone, my name is Jason Mugendi. I am a digital marketer and also filmmaker as well. I am what I love doing. What I love, well. So I am I love bikes. I love riding. So yeah, I think that's one thing I really love a lot. Yeah. And you, Jason, I don't know why we are supposed to dive in the word dealing with breakups, but maybe umevunja roho sana? Kuvunja ama kuvunjwa?
Wewe ndo umevunja?
No.
Oh, umevunjwa?
I was answering your question.
Okay, sawa. We will get to know if he's the one who was actually...
Usinianike tafadhali.
Sawa. So what you're going to do is, we do have questions over here. You get to select the questions. Okay, one in each and every single section. You select, then you read and you answer it. Then now you'll pass it to me.
Okay.
So will you start or I start?
Well, I mean, what is the best way to start? Should I be the one or should you be the one?
Okay, Sawa, you are the guest. Okay. Sawa. This is a hard one. Yani ndo tunaanza man.
So wait, you uliza and then I...
Yes, now I will read the question. I answer it, then you also answer it.
Okay.
Sawa. So how do breakups affect men and women differently, emotionally or socially? So for me, I normally feel like for women we get to show our emotions then and there. So kama ni kulia tutalia. You get kama ni kusema how that guy did bad things to us, you'll actually say it and all that. But for you guys, you just remain silent. Then now you get to like show your emotions 5 months or 6 months later. And at that time for us ladies, know how to tumesha heal. So I guess that's how we actually handle breakup differently. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right there, because like you guys normally have your session of ikisha happen. Actually, it reminded me, there's a friend of mine I was talking to. Imagine, she's a really nice person. Like she came all the way from South. Is it South? Hey, atanichapa kisikia sema sijui pale anaishi. But alitoka hizo areas of South B, South C, went all the way to Thika with an Uber. 2,000 to Thika town. To her friend was going through a breakup.
Wow.
Can you imagine? Alisema like when she was there, it was very messy and all. But you know, I get you when you say like, because you guys will experience it in the moment. Sisi wanaume ni unaamka, unajitoa dust, unaoga, unarudi soko.
But it hurts you ukombe.
No, it does, but unaoga tu na unarudi soko.
But is that a good way of managing stress?
It's definitely not, because you're just hiding behind things. You're not really confronting it. Yeah, but I think guys, the way they are raised, you're just raised as like don't show emotions,
don't cry,
like it's just a relationship where unalia nini jitoe hapo ende. Yeah, I think it takes you to have a very good bro, or very, because sinaitananga ma bro, it takes you to have a very good bro to be like there for you and be like, hey, you're going through this, okay, niambie, or like in my case, like I think I had, okay, so there's the big sister of mine. She's not my actual sister. I think I've told you about her. told you about her.
Continue.
She's someone mwenye if you want to do anything about Jason, but usende umuulize.
Who's that? Okay, nitamjua tu as you continue.
Huyo ni mtu like alikuwa, if you want to know anything about
Jason.
anything and everything about Jason, like you would ask her. So there's a time, I think I met her when I was going through a very bad breakup, my first ever bad breakup, and the one thing was she used to just be there to listen and to talk to me and to like be like, what's going on. I think it even got to a point like people used to see us talking so much that my ex aliniona na akadhani tuna date. Yeah, but yeah, we were not dating, but yeah, she was like, she used to be there, she used to listen to me, be like, hey, what else nini. It was very nice because at least I went through that one very well. But yeah, you're right, sisi, if you don't have a good support system, mimi nitaenda sasa, unakaa bibi sasa, unachukua bike yako unapiga lap piga lap, ukienda unaenda unajitoa pale Kiseria unakula nyama alafu unarudi. But yeah, it's
ama you overwork.
Either overwork ama you start using coping mechanisms where you just hide it, unaendelea tu kufanya like you start working out, you start doing things that will take your mind off that. We don't really deal with it directly, si atukwangi direct na hizo vitu, emotions atutakangi.
Okay. Take sasa your,
so me I take
question.
Tuombe hapa. These questions that you have, mimi nakuogopa Rachel.
No, but actually shared the questions with you. But najua kufungua.
No, nilifungua nikaziona. Nilisema sitaki kuambushiwa huko. Nitaanza kusweat. Let's see. Question is, how do you set healthy emotional and digital boundaries post breakup, e.g. blocking and unfollowing? Wait. Okay. This one is very interesting.
Maybe that have actually grown.
Hey, so emotional ones. Actually, me I have one rule. I really don't reach out to my exes ever. Like if you're an ex and all, I always say I'd want to respect my, first of all, let me even start from, why am I even talking to you in the first place?
Yeah, because you are done.
We are done. Like we ended it, whether it was on good terms, on bad terms. I don't see the need for me why I should have a reason to talk to you first. And then the next thing is I want to respect my next partner. Because I'm like, I want to make sure like why am I speaking to my ex? Like, okay, yeah, I can, like, in case, like, okay, let's say like tupatane, I'll be like hi and all, but that's where you are right now. I don't need to further that. Even like I even feel like even if you're my best friend as my ex and we break up, as my girlfriend, and then we break up, and I'd be very skeptical to go back to being friends. Like to being that close, because I'd be like, even being friends, I'd just be like, oh, I know someone, but I wouldn't want to go back there because I'm like, there's that thing that happened, and even your partner will just be like, would feel like, because you can imagine like you're with someone and then they're still talking to someone they had a lot of history with. There's no point of it. Why are you still there? Like you can be like very cordial, like hi nini, but never put yourself in those situations of where you and that person are either very alone or you're like constantly like, even like if you break up, don't even call me, like me text
me text daddy, at least they can text you.
Me text this hour, I will be like, but also texting me at very weird times, asking me it's very interesting, but yeah, like you know, so I think those ones are for the emotion. I think nimesema zote. Emotional, digital, like I shouldn't be we shouldn't be in a place where we are just me and you first of all, stuff like that. Digital, like, hey, don't call me. Calling me at 10 a.m. ati unataka kwanza kukacha. No, I will not. Naangalia na
go and catch the bus.
Ati please sister, hiyo njia vile ulienda endanga tu hivyo. But yeah, and you, how about you?
First, kwanza for me, I don't actually if we are done,
we are done.
We won't like communicate with each other, but say I hate you, but it's cause okay, let's just respect each other na tusichezeane, like tumeshamatizana. So why should we go ahead and actually play with our feelings? Because I loved you.
And
okay, so now you want me to lie to my heart that
Ati.
we're just treating him now as a friend. You know, I think it makes sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and Nakitambo for me, okay, at my young age. Okay, I'm still young, but at my then young age. At my then young age, I used to block. Like, tumemalizana? Block. You know that kaleka video block. Yeah, but okay, as I've grown up and all that, see lazima you do all that. It's not a must for you to like block. Yeah, okay, so it's not a must for you to block and all that, but you can just have your boundaries. Atakama, you'll not communicate the boundaries to the other person, but just have those boundaries by yourself.
Yeah.
So, and what else? What do I also do? Okay, nikiwapatana na wao, I'll just say hi, but I won't have like intimate conversations. Like sit and say, oh, so where did you actually go? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Also, I don't text or call any of my exes. Nikiwa kwa shida, ama if I need somebody to talk to, it's either I just go to my friends, I just go to God, I may go to my family members, but utainipata nime call my exes. Okay, tumeshamalizana. Nyinyi mlikuwa huko, but hapa I have people around me.
Yeah, that's true. But even the one for blocking, like, okay, like even if you block, you know, I feel like it's still you and you're done. So like I feel like there's people fight a lot because they're like, oh, don't, but I'm like, we are done.
Okay, but why block then unblock?
No, me I wouldn't unblock. Me takublock and delete
number. Me sasa nige-block something like block, so nilisema okay, acha basi tu unblock.
No. Una delete, actually, cause I don't know, una block tu no. Ama you also talk, because me, I think there's one thing that I learned you recently, like you have a support system of friends. You tell them, hey, today I felt like I really wanted to, and then now they talk to you. I feel like that would be way better, because you're like when you feel the need to want to unblock them, because either way you're unblocking them. Why?
Basi, don't block them. Wewe wache tu.
No, like me, I'm always like, if you wanna block, then you can block. It's fine. Like even me, even me, if I break up with someone and like I call and then I hear they blocked me, I'd be like, okay, and I move on because tulimalizana.
Okay, it's not bad to block.
Yeah,
okay, but for me, kitambo, I actually used to block, but it was because I had a lot of angerness in me. Like nilikuwa na a lot of bitterness. You get, so nilikuwa na nikikasirika. I just like nilikuwa na kwa shida ka kublock. That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, I actually take time before I like block. But okay, say this is a block. Let's say this is a block anyway. But I just have boundaries. Najua, like okay, I do najua. Like we're not supposed to like talk, blah blah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And also for my future partner, asipate a lot of drama in my life. Yeah.
Unajua Wakenya, they see something prosper. Very fast, like a magnet. Hey.
No, but wasirudi.
Kenyans wananusianga tu prosperity mahali.
But why does it happen like that? Sazile una move on and they actually see you with another person. That's when sasa they'll come. What?
Because I feel like they're missing out now. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. How does a breakup impact your self-esteem? And how can you rebuild it? How does a breakup impact your self-esteem and how can you rebuild it? Okay, Mikitambo, the rejection part used to actually affect my low self-esteem. Because sasa nilikuwa najiuliza, okay, mbona nimeachwa? Is it because I'm not beautiful? Okay. Is it because blah 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 blah? Is it because I'm not good enough? Blah 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 blah. But also I believe at that time I was really insecure and I actually didn't know myself as I know myself right now. Okay, no, sijijui bado kabisa, because again, it's a process. Growth is a process. But at that time, how does a breakup impact your self-esteem? At that time, me rejection ilikuwa inanimaliza. Nilikuwa na overthink a lot because nilikuwa like, okay, umeniacha because I'm not enough.
What did I do?
Okay, I'm not petite, I'm not blah 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 blah. So ilikuwa like inaonyesha a lot of insecurities that I actually had in me. I don't know if you're understanding.
I get you.
How does the breakup impact your self-esteem and how can you rebuild it? Yeah, but so since I knew that I had those insecurities, so I started working on myself, mdogo. And also at that time, I guess I was in some relationships because I actually didn't know my worth, like ile kabisa, you get it. And also I didn't love myself as I needed to love myself. So hadi mtu akini disrespect singeiona kama ni disrespect, you get. But after nitoke hapo, I actually had to work on myself, get to know whether who's Rachel, like what's your worth, like blah 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 blah. I had to really work on myself after that deep. So yeah. So how does a breakup impact your self-esteem and how can you rebuild it?
For me, I think, okay, pre this year, it used to be the same thing. Like, I used to feel like, okay, what did I do? I start asking myself, okay, is there anything I could have done differently? Yeah, it used to be like, okay, what, like even me, I used to question myself a lot, feeling like probably I didn't do enough, I didn't do, or probably I did less, like stuff like that. But and I didn't handle it very well as well. It was bad. But I think this year, I think the later part in this year, I told myself like, things come and go, people come and go, and I mean, it will hurt for sure. It will hurt, especially if you're really close to that person. But for me, I'm always like, okay, it's fine. If you felt like you needed to leave, then I think that's fine. I don't judge you, but I think I'm more confident in myself from the point of like, I can only do the much that I can do. I can only be to you the much that I am. Yeah, but past that, I can't. Even me, I think because that one used to make me feel I want to do things that I did not support just to try and please someone. Yeah, but this year I've been like, Amy, I don't want to do it. Like I'm learning how to say no.
Being assertive.
Yeah, being assertive and being like, no. Because I'm like, if I'm not comfortable with it, then I'm not going to try and fix myself into your image. I don't think I want to do that. Me, I'm always like, this is who I am, and if you feel like that's not for you, then I think that's okay. It's fine. It's life. It is life. Yeah.
Okay, so ulivunja this year. Take one of the cup.
We shall not talk about that.
Ulivunja mara kadhaa.
Yeah, but I have been broken a couple of times. But also I'd say it was because of me. I was the problem.
You're the problem. Okay.
I was the problem for some of them. But even
yeah.
How long should someone wait before dating again after a breakup? That one is a very unique question. I think it depends on where you are as a person in your life. Because let's say like for me, like I can say for me, like right now, even as I am as a person, I know if I was to even go through a breakup, I feel like for me I'd be okay to move on and move on with life.
Within 5 days.
Me hata nikilala na niamke, because me, okay, for me, let me give you my point of view. For me, I'm from the point of I got to a point in my life, I'm not searching for someone. I'm living my life. Whether you come or not, I will enjoy my life. I'll live my life.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. So that's why I'm like, as long as I know who I am as a person, it will hurt if we are very, very close. It will hurt. But for me, I'd probably, I don't know. For me, I feel like it depends with where you are as a person emotionally. I don't think there's a time limit. I feel like you can, even if you decide you want to wake up tomorrow after and you feel like you want to get yourself out there and go and meet other people, I feel like it's still okay as long as you know who you are. I don't feel like there should be a time limit. It should be just like, are you really over the breakup? Are you going to someone else as a rebound? If you're going to someone else as a rebound, then whatever makes your sun shine in the morning is fine, but yeah, I think that's my point. Like it doesn't really depend, it doesn't really have a time. Yeah.
Okay, Adi, for me, I don't think there's an ideal time for that, for like dating again. Okay, but personally I believe that even before you move on to the next person, okay, like it's Rachel's opinion. Our guys,
all of these are our own perspectives, please.
Opinions. Now, for me, I believe even before I meet the person who I'll date next, sijui ni nani na ako wapi, even before I meet that person, I really
please, if you're watching, Rachel is an amazing
no,
person.
Watch.
She's an amazing person.
No, he's in Morocco.
No. By the way, sister, green card, please. Hii Nairobi ataka huku bana.
Sasa, okay, what angalia vile nilikuwa na kuongelesha ni kama very own conversation. Now, okay, for me, before even I move on to like another person, I can imagine I really have to work on myself. Like completely. So for me, rebound normally, they don't work for me.
They don't work?
Yeah, they actually don't work. Cause nitatoka huku na problems and nitapeleka more problems huko. Yeah. So what I've learned with Rachel is she'll take time, she works on herself. And najua she will, okay, I know I'll never be perfect, but at least I'll be better than who I was in that other relationship.
True.
So yeah.
That's very true.
Capuch. How do you know when it's time to let go? Swali nimeipata sana. How do you know when it's time to let go versus keep fighting for a relationship? How do you know when it's time to let go? You'll know. I don't know how to explain this. But you'll feel it. You'll be heavy. Your heart will be so heavy. You'll be tired. Alafu you guys will keep on talking about the same thing, disagreeing about the same thing over and over again without any solution.
Yeah.
That's the time that you need to pack your stuff and you need to leave. So how do you know when it's time to let go? You'll get weary, you'll get tired, you'll have a heavy heart versus keep fighting for a relationship.
Well, that one.
Okay. Keep fighting for a relationship. For you, when can you fight for a relationship?
That one is an interesting one. I feel like if the person doesn't constantly cross your boundaries, and if they're not constantly manipulating you, and if they genuinely look like they want to actually work through the relationship, and if it's someone who you've known for a long time and you're like, someone who's genuine, I feel like someone who's genuine at heart, if you do have a disagreement and you feel like you guys are not connecting, then probably you guys should just sit down. Like there's something I heard online, someone who said whenever they're having a disagreement with their partner, they normally take a break. They normally, when it's a constant, it's very heated, they normally take a break. They say they'll pause it there and then they go, and then they'll revisit it later when they're both calm. I feel like that's the best way to go about that, because also you need to find out, why are you guys disagreeing? What's the reason for your disagreement? Why are you not understanding each other? Because you are two different people, but why are you not understanding each other? Is it because you guys are very different people? Is it because you guys have very different values? Or is it because of emotions that you guys are not seeing things clearly? Because also, emotions, you guys will start saying things, and you'll be feeling things and you want to just say things and all. So I feel like if you feel like this person has the qualities that you're looking for, and they're not crossing any boundaries that you feel how do you say? What's this word? Mesa? How?
Say it in Swahili.
Nini? Inaitangwaje? Akiwa word imepotea. It's a very simple word. Hata Kiswahili bado. Like if ukifeel ni kama hizo like it's a non-negotiable for you. I feel like it's a non-negotiable for you that this one, no, then I feel like that would be that for you. If they've crossed a non-negotiable and they do it a couple of times, I would say that one you need to, because that person genuinely does not respect you if they constantly non-negotiable. I feel like that's a time.
I was watching another podcast. Then one of the lady was saying that each and every single person has a red flag. And wherever you have a red flag.
I do. I know them.
And you have a lot of red flags. And for me, I do have a lot of red flags. But while choosing your person, you get to select which red flag you can actually handle.
You can handle and you want to live with,
so the versus keep fighting for a relationship, wewe chagua red flag yenye unaweza handle.
By the chagua yenye unataka. I have chosen red flags I was not ready to handle. I have paid the price for it.
Because hakuna mtu mwenye ako perfect.
That's true. Okay, nimechukua mbili, so now you have to just pick one.
Okay, Jason, inakaa.
So chukue moja tu yeke hapo ndani. I'll open.
No, I'll ask this one.
Hiyo nikina feel ni kama rig system. How can someone distinguish between grief and emotional dependency after relationship? Wait. Abu acha nielewe swali. How can someone distinguish between grief and emotional dependency after relationship ends? So emotional dependency to who?
To the person.
To the person
who you guys have broken up with.
I feel like, okay, one, emotional dependency. Grief. I feel like grief is like you're just like you're feeling the breakup, you're feeling the detachment, because you guys essentially had a soul tie, so that's basically like ripping out the soul tie. And also I feel like that's the first one, like you guys had a soul tie, you were very close, so imeenda. But for emotional dependency, I feel like if that person one was how do you say, they were meaning you, there's this thing, Stockholm syndrome, where someone, it's like they attack you and then they try and comment.
Avoidance.
No, it's I think it's Stockholm syndrome. I might be wrong, but it's something called Stockholm syndrome, where your abuser, you're very attached to your abuser. So you basically like so it's
no, but I don't have a word for it.
So it's basically it's like they're saying it's condition where that tries to explain why hostages develop psychological bonds with their captors. So it's basically like someone like I come na abuse na kufanya nini, and then I come and tell you sorry afterwards.
Okay.
It is that. I feel like that's what it is. That's emotional dependency. Or there was this one where you feel like that person is genuinely like a part of you. Like you don't feel like outside of them you have anything. I feel like that is not a very good thing, because you're two separate people, you have two separate lives, and you're just choosing to be good friends, closer and all. I feel like that's what it is.
Well, let me read so that I can be able to answer. How can someone distinguish between grief and emotional dependency after a relationship ends? Okay, for grief, I can say is, you recognize that relationship has come to an end, and so you're just letting out your emotions and feelings, be it crying, be it now indulging in other things, sports, blah blah blah. Emotionally dependency. Okay, I kid you not, emotional dependency, it's mainly done by anxious
attachment style. Yes, that's very true.
And guess who was one of those people?
Actually, me and you.
Also you.
I was.
I thought when you're avoidant.
No, I'm actually.
Because unapatiananga hiyo vibe ya avoidant.
I do.
Yeah.
Nimegrow. But anyway, I was anxious.
But emotionally dependency. Okay, so for me, emotionally dependency, it's mostly the anxious attachment style personnels who are normally dependent on other people's approval. For anxious attachment style, say I actually don't know who if I nikiingia kwa relationship, don't jua if actually I've really grown from being an anxious attachment personality. But I feel like I've actually outgrown that through my friendships. But I'll actually know it better if now I start like being in a relationship with somebody. But for anxious attachment people, naonanga ni kama they actually have a void
they're trying to feel.
Yeah, they do have a void in them and they actually want to feel it, and for them rejection inawasumbua vibaya.
Wanaifilingi vibaya sana.
Yeah, and so if you say no to me, sasa ndo nitakukujilia kabisa, and that's why anxious attachment people get attracted to avoidant, because avoidant wanakutoroka wewe unataka like kwa kimbilia.
That's true.
Yeah, so I guess that's how you can distinguish between those two.
Okay.
Yeah. So for emotionally dependent, utakula,
utafeel
utaoga.
Like, you can't do anything without them.
Yeah, utaoga, utakula.
But it's allowed. So it's allowed.
It's allowed, but don't stay there.
Yeah, unta zingine zuku gonga so. This fine.
So, what are some healthy first steps to take after a breakup? Know yourself.
Yeah.
Know yourself.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yako?
Oh, I thought you were going to explain further.
Oh, what are some healthy first steps to take after a breakup? Just know yourself. Get to know who you really are now that you are out of that relationship. And kuna watu wenye in those those relationships actually defined who they were. So once you're out of those relationships, sit down, jiulize, who are you? Okay, why are you here? Like, why are you in this world? What are you meant to do? Jijue, get your worth back if it was snatched from you. Yeah, know your beliefs, your values, zenye zilikuwa snatched. Yeah, also if you did unajua hapa tunaongelea wale watu wamefanyiwa like the wrongs, adiwe kama wewe ndo you have done the wrong, get to sit down, get to analyze your mistakes. Why do you treat people the way you actually treat people? And all that. So yeah.
Okay. I think for me, I'd say deal with whatever deal with the things that are probably hurting you or things that are affecting you after the breakup. I feel like that's for me that's a way I think I've learned how to do it. So you deal with whatever is like after a breakup, post breakup, what am I feeling, what is going through my mind and all. I deal with that. I deal with everything. I sit down and ask myself, okay, so this happened because of this. Did I have control over it? No. Does it hurt? Yes. What can I do about it? Probably nothing, but I can be better. So I feel like for me, just dealing with the things that start affecting you after the breakup.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
Let's see what we have. See. Okay, yeah. So, is closure necessary to move on? What if you never get it? I feel like it's not necessary. I used to think it was necessary, like for you to go and hata ndo liniambianga
therapist.
Therapist. My work therapist. Like I used to think it was important, like to go and tell them but I feel like it's not important.
It's not important.
Because why are you going back to get closure so that you can feel better about yourself? I feel like we don't want to accept the truth. Okay, for me, I didn't want to accept the truth. I never used to want to accept like, oh, this and this and this has happened, so I just want to get closure. But I feel like accepting, first of all, like it has happened.
Yeah.
And there is no need for us to go back and try and understand and make, if it's happened, and just move on pole pole. And what if you never get it? I feel like, yeah, it will hurt. But also if you don't let it go, it's going to mess you up. Because if you don't get it, itakuuma vibaya sana. But yeah, because not everyone will give you that closure, but also there's no need for that closure. You'll spark up things that you don't want to.
I believe if you want closure, that means that you just want validation. Now, majority of the time, imagine, see a must. It's not a must. It happened. Things happen the way they did. Ni sawa. Accept it.
And we move on.
Move on.
Hey.
What are the
You need time. It's okay.
Lord, what are the dangers of idealizing your ex or the relationship once it ends? You'll not move on.
I need to search that word.
What are the dangers of idealizing your ex or the relationship once it ends? Me, I think it acts as a barrier of you moving on, but hey, just check idealizing. So what are the dangers of idealizing your ex or the relationship once it ends? Unataka kuona kama answer is right?
No, mimi nimejitafutia reason yangu.
So what are the dangers of idealizing your ex or the relationship once it ends? You'll not move on. Because your mind will just be there at the past.
Yeah,
you get
true.
And to that one person. Endo kuinje kuna watu tu wengi.
That's true.
Now,
that's very true.
Yeah, and there are good people out here.
I feel like you'll just be dwelling on the past. You'll hurt yourself a bit more. Because I mean, imeisha, you can't even turn back time and try and go back to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like you'll be hurting yourself more. Because I mean, it's a wound either way. It's a wound, so it is there, but we just move. Look for. I mean, someone used to tell me I know it's hard to make it seem like it's just a chapter in your book, but it is. It's just another chapter in your book. So if you dwell on that chapter too much, you'll never see what the rest of the book holds. The rest of the story. Yeah.
Ewe, daktari.
No. Acha maneno yake. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one. So how can someone turn a breakup into a turning point for personal growth? I feel like people use this one a lot. People on itumianga no, it's I don't want to call it cliche, but I feel like people take the emotion of grief, anger, sadness to try and make it a reason to want to
be better.
To be better. I don't know. I feel like, guys, it's my opinion. It's my personal opinion. But I feel like even me, I did that once. But I feel like it's not a good reason to do that, because your reason, okay, let's say for guys, so your reason for wanting to go to the gym is because your ex broke up with you.
Oh, apana. You apana.
You see, that's my point. I'm like, okay, you want to go to the gym because your ex broke up with you. Cool. Imeishia hapo. So that means your ex held so much weight that they made you're giving them so much power.
Energy. Yeah.
You're giving them so much energy. I feel like, it's, if you want to turn a breakup into a turning point, as I said, like, just sit down, assess, you can assess whatever happened, but also it's dangerous to assess, because if you're an overthinker, then you'll start spiraling out. But you can also do it with a friend. You just talk to a friend, you ask them, you know, I'm even a therapist at this point. Just talk to a therapist and be like, hi, like, you know, just talking to them about everything, seeing their point of view, hearing what they say about it. But I feel like how you can use it as a turning point is if you were the person who had something to do with the breakup, then you can either one decide to try and be better and do better what you did that, or you can also try and see. You can try and see what went wrong in the relationship. If you had a part to play in it, then you make sure that point doesn't become what happens next in your relationship. Also as well, just dealing with it from there and there. Like dealing with it from there and there. And then just deciding, okay, it happened. Just end up fanya vitu zingine better.
Yeah. Okay.
Ujasema.
I second.
No.
I second. No, I actually second. Okay, sawa. But I actually second.
Ni sawa una second.
Ujiona nikinodi hivi kichwa.
Ni sawa una second. We, abu sema your thoughts.
Oh, daktari. How can someone turn a breakup into a turning point?
Najua unajaribu kuepa hiyo swali.
How can someone turn a breakup into a turning point for personal growth? I actually second you. No, I do.
Wewe acha kudandia. Hii mati imeenda. Sema yako.
How can someone turn a breakup into a turning point for personal growth? Okay, but that for me, with my last breakup, but only years ago, because singlehood imekaa for me. For a very long period of time.
The guy in Morocco, for the guy in Morocco, please, she is doing amazing. She's doing amazing work here.
But for me, imagine that breakup, it really brought a lot of growth within me. Because through the things that I underwent, imagine I wanted to not to teach, but to make more ladies or more women competent regarding them being like feminine, them respecting themselves, them knowing regarding their values and all that. You get it? So yeah, maybe it actually ili transform
360 ni kurudi piga 180.
Yeah, hadi nikakuwa sasa ule mtu ukikuja na problem, I will answer you vizuri, like now you need to take
very surgical with people's relationships like you. How about yours?
Wow. So yeah, so you get for me by that kulikuwa na turning points na kulikuwa na a lot of growth, a lot, and I can actually feel it right now. So yeah,
actually reminded me something. You being the someone who's saying you being, but they actually your joke yani inakonga meme, inakonga see unaona Patrick wa SpongeBob, so very surgical with other people's problems, lakini wewe relationship yako ajipiga misumari kila mahali.
But mbona inakuanga hivyo?
It's because you see what other, when you're outside you can see whatever is happening, but when you're inside your emotions,
you cannot be able to. Love is blind.
Love is very blind. Yeah, but someone was saying like there's a friend of mine, she was telling me like, be the person that you want to be in that, be the person that you want to have in that relationship, so that you can attract that. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. How do you manage kwanza hii wewe unafaa ujibu wa kwanza, how do you manage loneliness without falling into toxic patterns or distractions?
For me, I just live my life, to be honest. Like, okay, for me, like as I said, like for me right now, I'm not like majokaleka crazy ya kusema I am looking for someone to that I think that craze for me, okay, iliisha, because it ilifika a point I was just like, there are bigger things to worry about in life.
Yeah.
And that's not the only thing. So I am not in that craze of, oh, if I don't get married by this time, if I don't get married by that time, nitatumia pesa yangu, I will make money, use it, and live my life.
Yeah.
Buy a few things here and there. Buy a few boy toys. By boy toys I mean yangu zangu ni bikes. Buy a few bikes here and there. Nile nikapige rides and other. But yeah, I'm like, I feel like it depends on where you are as a person. Why do you really want someone? Like, are you looking for someone because you... And first of all, you should feel that. Yeah, void. You shouldn't even be looking for someone. You should live your life. If they come, if they don't, it's okay. And I know, okay, this would be a very controversial thing, but I know for ladies it's a bit different, because people, I feel like, I know for ladies it's also a bit different, because there are a lot of factors that go into play and all, and it would be, I'm saying it from a man perspective, and it would be different. I know you would say it from a lady's perspective, but I'm like, I don't know, you shouldn't really focus on that, because I feel like everything happens in its own time, because you'd rather wait for it to happen in its own time than be in a relationship where you're not okay, and then you end up divorcing and having a very messy breakup or divorce.
Premature divorce.
Yeah.
How do you manage loneliness without falling into toxic patterns or distractions? Okay. Should I actually be transparent?
I think your viewers would want you to be transparent.
How do you manage loneliness without falling into toxic patterns or distractions? So for me, I've actually been single for 2 years, and nile kabisa single, like I am not playing with anyone's son currently. Yeah, so single ile kabisa. And yeah, there are moments that I've there are moments that I've actually encountered this phase of loneliness. Tuseme if you don't have anyone to speak to, kwanza ile umetoka job, ulikuwa tu una feel then you actually need somebody to like talk to, okay, say I don't have friends, I do have friends, but sitakangi like kushinda nikiwa na the same story. Niko like, imagine Monday this happened, imagine again Tuesday this happened, imagine Wednesday this happened, and there's a different, I don't know, kuna different, yeah, you having your partner and you having your friends. Okay, I don't know, but there's, okay, I know girls' friendships are actually nice and I've experienced them and I'm still experiencing them right now. But there's just something with two people coming together and actually doing life together. So, how do you manage loneliness? How do I manage loneliness? I can imagine if I feel lonely kabisa, I just normally cry, kusema kweli. Yeah, me nalia too. Nalia, then that thing inanitoka kabisa, and then I go back to ritual, to being ritual. Yeah,
understandable.
So that's how I actually manage. But you need to feel low. Let's say something has happened, that I'm in need of somebody or I need to talk to somebody. That's when it actually happens. But if I'm actually keeping myself busy, niko job, niko wapi, majority of the time, this loneliness does not kick in. So dawa ya loneliness ni keep yourself busy.
Keep yourself busy
and do something.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Question. Hii inakaa ni mimi nimekunja. Do I remember it? Yes. What lessons can be learned from a breakup, even one that felt devastating? What lessons? I feel like one is that just know that anything can happen. Genuinely, anything can happen. Like, nothing is assured. Anything can happen. You can be okay with someone today, tomorrow you're not okay, a few weeks later they want to break up, and yeah. I think it's just learning that if you did make a mistake, then you should definitely apologize for it and look for ways you can be able to amend it even in yourself so that you don't do that to someone else. If you are the affected, if you're the victim, you just learn that someone said something. When someone shows me who they are, I believe them. So he was saying it's okay. It's an artist. He was saying, does he trust people? Actually, he was saying, he was asked, do you trust people? He said, I trust people to be who they are.
Who they say they are.
Yeah.
Well, let me read that question to me.
Yep.
What lessons can be learned from a breakup, even one that felt devastating? That no one is perfect. Like, never get into a relationship thinking that the other party is actually perfect. No one is actually perfect. People have flaws.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and also don't have your expectations so high. Yeah. How can journaling, therapy, or talking to friends help with the healing process? These are different forms of expressing your emotions and feelings. Yeah, so through journaling, through therapy, through talking to friends, you get to express how you feel. Yeah. You get to express how you feel. Okay, journaling. Okay, how do I actually express my feelings and emotions? Yeah, through journaling. I love journaling. Well, also during that period I tried therapy sessions. Like, at that time I was still in uni. Therapy ilikuwa really expensive. 1 week at that time, I was supposed to be paying 2,500. So imagine for 1 month ilikuwa affect total up to 10,000. That's 10,000.
Oh, right? Per week. So it's 2,500 per week.
So 2,500 per week.
Oh, so like for 5 days, 500.
No, session ilikuwa once per week. Sawa. And in a month, inamaanisha you do 2,500 times 4. That's 10,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But journaling actually helps because you get to write down your feelings and all that. And if you're an overthinker, you get to analyze.
Yeah.
You get to analyze each and every single thing. Therapy, now you get to speak to somebody. Na sasa ati atakunyamazia, he or she will be able to take you through what you did wrong and what the other party did that forced the breakup to like actually happen. Talking to friends actually really helps, because sometimes you'll be able to say your situation. If let's say it's a silly one, we will all laugh at it and all that. You'll be able to talk about each and every single thing. So how can journaling therapy or talking to friends help with the healing process to you?
For journaling, I think my friend came Juicy and told me about it. Like, it's a nice way to just sit down, write your thoughts, reflect, and then later on come back to it and see where you are at, and then like understand your thoughts later on, which help you like make sense of things. I feel like that's what it helps with. Talking to friends, having someone who understands, who will listen to you, who won't judge you because you're going through something. That's really, it's something very precious, like to have someone you can talk to and tell them, Amy, I'm going through this happened, this person broke my heart, I feel like this, I feel like that. I feel like it's very important. It helps having a friend like that.
Let's see.
Right, let's see. Down
4 remaining.
Down to the last few issues. 4. It's actually 5.
5.
Yeah, it's actually 6.
Okay.
So what role does self-blame or guilt play in prolonging the pain of a breakup? So the self-blame, it makes you're basically just going through regret. I feel like you're first of all taking yourself through regret, keeping yourself in like a hamster wheel of constantly trying to make sense of things. And in real sense, I feel like what gives you peace is just accepting that it happened and moving on from there. Like just accepting like this happened and you can't change whatever happened, but you can just move forward, just choose to move forward. But self-blame, it will really it will keep you from accepting the breakup. It will keep you from accepting the breakup. It will try to make you feel like you're the problem. You'll start feeling like you're the problem. You'll start feeling like you'll start especially if you're an overthinker, you'll be like, utanza, you will hate yourself. You'll have low self-esteem, you'll start hating yourself, might even go through depression because you'll feel like you are the reason for the breakup and probably you are not even the reason. So yeah, it'll make you go through a lot of negative emotions.
What role does self-blame or guilt play in prolonging the pain of a breakup? Self-blame or guilt play, you'll actually just be living in that condemnation. So you'll utatoka kwa that kasakol. You'll be in that box forever.
That's true.
Number 1. Why do breakups hurt so deeply even when we know the relationship wasn't right? Because we actually loved.
Is it that we actually loved?
Why do breakups hurt so deeply even when we know the relationship wasn't right?
That one is a good one. That one it's more from the negative side. I feel like it's more you feel like that person, okay, from my perspective would be, because I have gone through that before actually. You normally feel like they make you dependent, especially I feel like that's when someone makes you dependent on them. They're constantly making you feel like it's normally like a manipulation type of that's I feel like that one comes in when someone is very manipulative. They'll make you feel like they're the only ones that can ever make you feel that happy. So it keeps you in that place of you don't feel like anyone else can ever make you happy. So they normally do subtle things that make you, it's like a power play. They make you feel, they demean you in a certain way, they say something, they make you feel some type of way about yourself, and then they make it seem like that they're only ones that can give you validation. Like that's what it is.
Why do breakups hurt so deeply even when we know the relationship wasn't right. Okay, my last relationship, I guess May went through this. My heartbreak was so hurtful, and I actually knew that relationship wasn't right. And the reason as to why like I was hurt, it's because I actually loved this person, and I don't think I loved myself enough to actually get out of that relationship.
I get you.
Yeah, so me nonanga, the deeper you love, the more hurt you'll actually have.
That's true. Especially if you also trusted the person a lot.
Hey man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ini yako. Huyu ni wewe. Number 10. How do you deal with mutual friends or social circles after a breakup? This one is...
that's hard.
This one I have been actually through it before. I was dating someone, we had the same circle of friends. Did not go very well. But what I can say is don't date your circle of friends. I don't know, guys. And then also keep a boundary between, I don't know, this would be very nini, but also I don't want to say keep a boundary between your friends and your person. No, okay. No, because also your person should know who your friends are. Because I can be able to tell who your friends are, so that one. Yeah, but it's more from the point of how do I deal with it? How would I deal with it after a breakup? I feel like for me it would be very awkward. Like we would I'd either have to have a conversation with that person and tell them, you know, like this happened and all, but you know, because we have a circle of friends that we're close with, we don't have to be weird about it. Maybe just confront it and I'd be like, this and this happened and it's fine. And me, I'd be honest and tell this and this happened and it's fine. I don't resent you for it. Probably I do, but I don't resent you for it. But also, you know, we can't relate the same way. I feel like it would be okay because you can just go on being like you can go, because normally my thought process was in the situation I was in. I was like, okay, I haven't met the person yet, but when I was going to meet them, we would hang out with our friends, but I would not engage with them. It would be more of an acquaintance thing. Like I'd put them at the point of, you're just an acquaintance now, so I'm not going to name you. And also it's from a point of like I don't need to talk to you like the way I did before.
Yeah.
So I'd be very like, I'd be cordial, we'd laugh and all, but you'd never either see me sitting with them in one place, or if you see me sitting with them in one place, mi nitakatoka simu yangu. Yeah, we'd have to be just when we're in a group, when we're in a friend group, but you'd never see me, because you know there's always that friend group, and then sometimes there's that one person, those two people who don't really talk.
Yeah.
And it would be like that. It would be that platonic, I feel like.
Yeah, where your mutual friends, have I ever dated somebody that we had the same mutual friends? Yeah. I have.
How was it?
Okay. Okay, not a circle of mutual friends, but let's say I knew, okay, like my hapana. No, but okay, I've already healed, but I don't want to talk about it, but okay. Now I have to talk about it. Now, okay, for me, I don't think I'm the right person to talk about this, because sometimes it's normally hard. Kwanza during that time when the breakup has actually happened. Alafu now ni kama sasa your friends have to select who to talk to, who not to talk to. Yeah, and sometimes let's say if I see my friend talking with that person, having sometimes during those times ilikuwa inani affect, because I was like, okay, na tuseme maybe they actually didn't know. I'm looking for the right words to use.
Oh no, tafuta your right words. Very important. Very important.
Let's say let's say if you actually knew, okay, let's say we are dating. Then let's say we are dating, then I do have a friend of mine, right? Then you two actually knew each other through me. You two knew each other through me. Okay, so you need the reason as to why you should be like buddies. Okay, yes, you can talk, but see only the reason as to why you guys should continue being buddies. Okay, I don't know if you're getting me.
I get you.
Unanielewa? But if let's say you guys knew each other even before I was in the picture, it's okay. You can still be friends. Na hiyo hadi sitashikwana like anything.
Itakuwa tu sawa.
Itakuwa tu like, okay, we actually knew each other before we actually met. Yeah. But I'm still struggling. I can say that's one of the areas that I'm struggling.
It would still be a struggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a struggle. What advice would you give your younger self about dealing with heartbreak? Just take a day at a time. And it's never that serious.
Yeah, I feel like I'd say the same thing. I'd be like, it's not the end of the world, of which I know younger me wouldn't have had either way. Nganya hapa tini. Ningejiambia ati I would not have listened to myself. Ningejiambia it is the end of the world. I am not way too through. But also,
whether you actually feel like it's the end of the world.
It is, and I feel like it's an age thing. It's more being young. Than it's something that we can't control.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something you just have to. Actually, I feel like that feeling you just have to go through it as a young person.
Yeah.
You definitely just have to go through it. Because I think for me, as I nimeendelea to grow, actually, it was my mom who was telling me. She was telling me, because I was talking to her about it. She was like, you sound like very mature. You know, like I know it would hurt, but I'm like, she was telling me, you sound a bit more mature because you're speaking from the terms of like you're okay with things happening, like you can't control them and you're okay with them. And for me, it's not. I cannot say it's something that I went through something. It hit me, and then it's just something I went as I went on. I started understanding pole. But also, I feel like it's not the case because you'd find there are people who are very old and they do not take breakups very nicely. So I think it's something. It's like a mindset it's something you learn pole as you go.
True.
Why do some people jump into new relationships quickly after a breakup, and is that healthy? No, it is not. If you're jumping immediately because you're then trying to just hide that emotion, or you feel really hurt by that person, so you just want to go and try it with someone else, which is rebounds, man. Don't be a rebound, guys.
It's not good for your health.
And you and it's not healthy.
I second you. But then I second you.
Utashinda kusema.
No, but I actually second you.
No, mimi sitaki mambo ya kusecond.
No, I second. Okay.
Second imekuwa word. Wewe wacha.
Actually second you.
You second when you don't want to talk about it. Please. We are here to have a conversation.
Why do some people jump into new relationships quickly after a breakup, and is that healthy? I actually feel like there are people who normally don't know how to sit
with their own emotions.
Yeah, with their own emotions and feelings. That's why kuna watu wenye hawawezi kaa 6 months like single.
Lazima wakuwe na mtu.
Yeah,
that's true.
You get? Yeah.
That's true. Actually,
So it means that we can actually... Okay, not you. Let me speak on my behalf.
Please, I meant second that.
So it means that I can actually sit on my feelings.
Yeah, and actually it's a good thing because it means you can sit by yourself na uko sawa.
Yeah. So inamaanisha basi change my attachment style.
Probably
maybe
not.
I'm not grown.
No, probably not. Probably
not.
No. Attachment style.
Not?
No, attachment style inaweza baki, but you know how to handle it.
Oh, better.
Yeah, you know how to handle it better.
So unasema sija grow.
No, me grow. Nile.
I don't give avoidant.
You're trying to give avoidance, but in reality you are not.
No, I don't give avoidant attachment style.
No, you don't. You try to, but you don't.
I am.
You're still very soft. Just accept.
Ni sawa. Can two people truly stay friends after a partner?
No.
Can two people truly stay friends after a breakup? No. When is that actually possible? No.
I feel like it's very...
It's either you're in or out. Yeah.
But even if you're friends again, it would mean that you guys have to have very strict boundaries on how you're going to handle things. Because I do know. I have an example.
You have an ex who's your friend?
No. I have a friend who has an ex, and they're very good friends. Because they were very good friends initially. So they broke up because things didn't work out, and then they're really good friends now. But you see, like that one now, I feel like they have their own way of handling things.
Yeah.
And I think it's because like it genuinely did not work.
Yeah.
Like they were just genuinely like, it's not working. We are not nini really. So we just go back to being friends. Which I mean, that one it's okay. But now it's really messy where you want to. There's but it depends also on the
Yeah, it depends.
Your relationship dynamics.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but me for my exes, I don't think kuna mwenye we can still be friends. But kuna mwenye we have a lot of mutual friends, a lot. Yeah. Okay. So maybe tutakuwa tunapatana tu kwa events, we just say hi. Man, yeah.
Menikumbusha tani there's someone. Remember the someone I told you texted me na siku.
Yeah.
You texted me up 6 months later.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
8 months later. Sorry, why?
Okay, sawa.
Sorry, why? They hurt me. Sorry, why? As you said,
Trauma.
we are not looking for closure. I'm not looking for closure. It happened. We move on.
Regardless.
We move on regardless. Hakuna haja nianze kurudi tunaambiana nini. Ungesema hivyo those many years ago ungesema, but yeah, actually even me reminded me. So there was this aside story. It's like a short one. So the time when I was ready, I felt like I was ready to get married.
Walai.
Hey, there was a time I was ready. I was like,
and the way says unasemaga you don't think about it.
Yeah, there's a time. Let me tell you, I have grown. If you'd have met me 2020, what? 2020 from 2021 me to 2023. 2021 which 2023. I used to be like, oh Nini, I want to, even 2024, beginning of 2024. But like it was more like I was feeling like I was ready to get married, go and be with someone, I was looking for
2023.
someone. Yeah, I was looking.
Okay, I was also like that. Yeah,
I was looking for someone. I felt like it was the goal. You have to get married when you're young. And then I think about it now, I'm just like, wow, nilikuwa nakimbia nikienda wapi?
I mean, it's because at that time
you're trying to rush life.
At that time you're working. How were you?
No, imagine it was just kukimbisha life. I felt like I needed to have someone, which was not the case. But also, ile fear of me, because okay, me I can tell you, like there was someone I had a very big crush on, and I hope atawachi. But there's someone who had sidhani anajijua. But there was someone I had a very big crush on, and I was like, I really wanted to date them because I felt like they were my ideal person. But as time has gone by, I realized it was just like a infatuation. Because now if I think about them, I can't
infatuation.
It was just infatuation. Because now I think about them and I can't think about them in that sense.
In that way.
And for like, by the way, for guys, I don't know if I think umeambiwa. For guys, we will know where you stand in our lives from the moment we meet you, from the first interaction. Sijui sasa. Men are like that. The men were like that, for real.
Oh, but you actually know.
Me like for me.
You'll use this one.
Unajuanga. Like, for men know. This one, okay. Let me be sort of blunt. Men will know like they'll probably have intimate relationships with this one. They know she can be a good friend. She can be a good wife. She can be a good wife. She's someone I can just keep as my acquaintance. Like I know, because for me I know. Like I'll look at you, I'll talk to you, I'll have a bit of conversation, and immediately I'll know wewe twendi mahali. Nataka nikuongeleshe ndasema wewe.
Okay, but also as we are like that, the older we get.
I think
but also me right now I'm like that.
Even you can tell, you can look at someone, you can be like. And it's not that they don't have qualities, it's just that you feel like there's that feeling of, I don't know, would you say it's like people say it's like someone's energy, just like, I don't you're not, I don't feel you on that level. Yeah, I don't feel like you're like, for me, there are a lot of people, like we talk, but deep down.
But I guess that's actually good, because for me, when I was actually young, I didn't have a lot of male friends, so anyone mwenye angeanza kuni befriend, I'd think that he actually likes me. But sasa hizi I have a lot of male friends, and I love it for me, cause
they're very
no, I actually feel like I've actually grown.
From kitambo when you used to think,
you get it. Yes. So but kitambo I actually didn't have a lot of male friends. Yeah, so at least I actually know if you start talking tajua tu we are friends.
Tajua who you I get you. Okay.
They've actually grown.
I have a lot of battle scars, but we have grown.
I will call you. Unataka nikuite episode 2?
I would love that.
Episode 2?
Me, I love this conversation. I love these conversations. Yes, guys, we do have a lot of conversations. Side conversation. We do have a lot.
Hey, we will be back.
With all our conversations, because the office.
Hazikuangi za relationships zote.
No, but zinakuanga poa.
Generally, zinakuanga poa.
Zinakuanga poa. That's what I mean. Yeah.
But you don't talk. Okay, you do sometimes if you're not busy.
Hata siongea, sina maoni. Like hata sina maoni, guys, sina maoni. Nimerukwa tu hivyo.
Sometimes you're not busy. Okay, but you do talk. Okay, you do talk. Tuko na Nana. When you're with Nana, you talk.
Na wewe.
Okay. No, I've said when we are with Nana, you and I.
But tunaongeanga na wewe.
Yeah, we actually talk.
We have our therapy sessions. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, our Saturday therapy sessions.
Sasa mtu atatumia sura yangu ka sticker.
Yeah.
Nitoe reactions. Sura yangu itakuwa sticker mahali.
Thank you so much for accepting to come for this invitation.
Thank you.
Inajua saizi umechoka. Pia mimi nasikia ni kama macho zangu haziko hivi.
I know, say ni kwenda tu, you just
rest.
You rest before you start another Monday.
Yeah. But thank you so much for accepting to come.
Thank you.
Inajua you had the choice of you going to rest in your bed, but ukasema no, let me just come. So thank you so much. And guys, also thank you so much for taking your time to actually watch this episode. And I hope you learned one or two from the doctors. Dr. Loves.
Hey, Dr. Love. We can only be doctors of one thing. Just Dr. Love at this point. Tulishindwa na wengine.
We are now doctors, but whether unajua why we are doctors of love?
Why?
Unajua wale watu wenye they actually know how to advise, au ndo huwa like hawapati watu wao.
God.
But at God's time, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this. And also, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, kindly leave them down there in the comment section. And yeah, may you have a lovely, 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 lovely day. Kwaheri.
Bye-bye.